Aiming. Yes, I know recording is happening. Great. So, moving right along, let's go to our Mortgage Minute with the one and only, the beautiful Karen Mulreed from Westport Mortgage.
Hello, everyone. I'm Karen Mulreed with Westport Mortgage, where our passion is helping realtors sell and helping buyers buy. And today I'm going to brighten up your otherwise gloomy Thursday with a 5-1 and 7-1 adjustable rate interest only mortgage. What is that? A 5-1 and a 7-1 are adjustable rate mortgages, or ARMs as for short. The rate is fixed for 5 years or 7 years, and then it adjusts annually thereafter. So that's the 5/1. The 1 is annually. The 7/1 goes the same. They are interest only, which means that your buyer only has to pay interest each month. They are welcome to pay principal and interest or anything in between or above so that they can manage their mortgage themselves and their payments. It's a great mortgage for self-employed, anyone who is receiving big bonuses or commissioned, to where they would like to manage their home budget by paying a minimum amount each month and then having the opportunity to pay down the principal as they would like. So it offers great opportunity and flexibility, so I highly recommend it. It's also great in this market where buyers are paying more and they would like to keep their payment down. You do have to put 20% down up to $1 million. If you know anyone who is looking for a new and flexible way, maybe not new, but a flexible way of handling their mortgage payment each month, have them give me a call. Karen Mulreed, Westport Mortgage, where we've been your mortgage partner since 2007.
Awesome stuff. Thank you, Karen. Always great stuff. Cool. All right, guys. So announcements, got a bunch of announcements to make. First I want to say is, wow, Brendan Kane, social media yesterday, who took at least 20 pages of notes, right? That's all I've been hearing from everybody. Like, it was just unbelievable, mind blowing. Debbie Orr doesn't know where to put herself. I mean, it was truly amazing, right? So great, great, great. Maybe we'll have a little mastermind. We'll get together and really talk through some ideas from that. But I heard great things. Today at 1 o'clock, find and take listings in a white hot market. That's going to be a great class today at 1 o'clock. So in this Zoom room, and that is with Denny Grimes. Denny Grimes is in the Kristen Cole team, one of the largest expansion teams on the planet. So you don't want to miss that. That'll be today at 1 o'clock. I hear Ignite is starting again, back by popular demand. We didn't have too much downtime this time because between both market centers, we have a lot of agents who want to jump into Ignite, right, Dan? So we want to get that started right away. So be looking for that. It's probably going to be in the next week or two. It's going to be starting again. And I know many of you agents like to jump on. Donna Gilbert, adjunct professor for Ignite, will be on for sure. And I know a lot of you want to take it as well. So look for that coming soon. So guys, our MCAs transmitted yesterday for the month of May. By the end of the day, applause to them for doing it, guys, because they got it done, cranked through it. The best May ever in KW 203 history, guys. Both market centers killing it. Dan's all excited. So let me share some of the numbers from May, guys. So again, being the best May ever, we grossed, I won't use that terminology, 26 agents joined our KW 203 family. 26 agents joined us in the month of May. Our agent count between both market centers, KW 203, is 567 agents right now, guys. 567 agents. It's awesome. It's an army. It's great. So check this out. In the month of May, you generated 3.4 million in closed GCI. 3.4 million in 1 month. There was a time when the market centers wouldn't do that in a year. So please understand, you guys are killing it. Congratulations. That translates to 2.8 million in commissions paid to you. $2.8 million to you guys. That's incredible. And that's over, ready, drum roll please. That is over $147,000 in profit share. Okay, how come you're not jumping up and down? Come on, I want to see everybody. Dan is. I want everybody to be doing that. That's incredible. That's amazing. I don't know the real numbers yet because we won't know for about 8 or 9 days in the country, but I'm going to tell you we're probably going to be one of the top 10 in the country. That's amazing, guys. Kudos to all of you. Great numbers, And yeah, and the amazing news is June is going to blow it out of the water. Truly, I don't even know where to put myself with this. June is going to be incredible. So June is trending to be the best month ever for KW203. So you guys are amazing. I bow to you. You're amazing. Keep it up. Congratulations. All right. So we got a special guest with us. Well, sort of a special guest. Mr. Dave Devito, a member of the Stanford Market Center, is a very multifaceted professional. He has a lot going on. From the minute I met Dave, I truly think he's superhuman. I don't know how he does what he does. He is a busy man. And he's here today to talk to us and share with you a little bit about one of his businesses, which is the business of private lending and hard money. So welcome, Dave.
Thanks, Steve. I appreciate it. And hello, everybody. It's nice to meet you all. I'm excited to join Keller here in the Stanford office. So, as Steve mentioned, I wanted to just introduce you all to an opportunity here that I think could help add another income stream to your businesses. And, in talking with Steve, and one of the things that really excited me about joining Keller is that, Keller, as you all know, and Steve and Rick in particular, really helped to supply us with multiple ways of making money beyond just agent representation. So, that's been my philosophy. I've been more of a real estate investor for the past 6+ years. And that multiple holistic real estate company is kind of my vision for what I hope to achieve at Keller, building out more of a investor-minded full services team here eventually. And on that note, about a year ago, I started working with a hard money and private money broker called Ion Capital. And Ion Capital has been around for about 3+ years. They're very reputable. And I think that it could be an interesting resource because what I'm trying to do is build a team of agents and other investors to help as referrals. Because one of the things about hard money is that unlike conventional mortgages, it's regulated much differently. And so I can give you guys referral fees. And I'm happy to do so. And so that's why I wanted to share with you all this morning, this opportunity. Really quickly, Steve wanted me to introduce a little bit different between hard money lending and conventional for those of you that might not be familiar. Some of the key differences, and there are more, but these are probably the top line ones, is that hard money lending is more asset based. And so what that means is that, during the underwriting process, the key focus is more so on the actual investment opportunity, the property itself, and not necessarily the personal background of the borrower. So, go to Karen first, but at the times, if it's something that's going to be something that might not qualify with Karen, might be a great opportunity for you to bring your investors another solution, adding to your toolbox, if you will. And the other thing is that the underwriting is typically a little bit less comprehensive. They understand that investors need to close quickly. And so there's sometimes a quicker turnaround as long as the investor keeps moving on there. The other aspect is that, and this really applies more so to investors that specialize in buying whole portfolios, is that conventional mortgages typically have a cap on the number of mortgages an investor could take out in their portfolio. There's not that kind of a limit on the hard money lending. And so those are probably the top couple of differentiations between hard money and conventional lending. As far as Ion Capital specifically, a little bit about them. The thing that I like about them and working with them is that there's a lot of hard money lenders out there that aren't very reputable. Believe me, I vetted a lot of them. And the thing I like about Ion is that they offer a network of hundreds of qualified lenders offering a variety of products. They specialize probably more so in the 1 to 4 family residential, but we could definitely lend in the commercial as well. There's hundreds of millions of dollars of assets to lend on that. But from a really turnkey aspect, from bringing you guys something that's not going to take a lot of your time. We're all busy, right? You don't want to be bogged down in the process. They offer a lot of support, and that's what I like about them. They offer a dedicated loan manager. Like I have a assigned loan manager that does all my underwriting for me. All I've got to worry about is selling, bringing those qualified investor clients to them, and they will do all the underwriting. And then at the end, when it's approved, you collect a commission. It's very easy. And they also are very generous on training, very great access are part of that. And so that's a little bit about Alan specifically. I could put the link to the company in the chat right now for everyone to check out in their own
please,
time.
please, Dave. Put that there and put your info there too, Dave.
Yeah, and I'll put my email address. And so that's a little bit of a top line. I would love to, if anyone is interested, spend one-on-one time. So I'll share my email right now. Send me an email, and I'd love to connect with you all and answer any questions about this opportunity for you.
Yeah, great. We have a couple of minutes real quick. Does anybody have a question for Dave about this? Again, this is just another tool in your tool belt, guys, that you could pull out. I mean, I had recently, I think I sent someone came to me and said they got this situation that's just not more conventional, not even close, and I sent that person over to Dave. I'm not sure if it worked out, but I mean, it's an option. So, I mean, you guys do have that opportunity in, situations where it's not going to be a conventional mortgage situation. You should be reaching out to Dave. Any questions for Dave? Anybody? Unmute yourself and ask. No questions. You did a great job explaining it, Dave.
And the last aspect, it just makes you all more marketable. Keller does a great job between mortgages with Westport Mortgages from the conventional aspect. I know that with the home insurance opportunities, anytime you could be a full service agent, it's just going to make you more marketable to your investor minded clients. That's
absolutely. Yeah, totally. Yeah, really. All right. Great stuff. Thanks, Dave, for sharing. I'm sure people are going to reach out to you. That's it, guys. We're going to wrap up a little bit early. So make it a great day. Don't forget 1 o'clock today where you can learn how to take more listings in this crazy hot market. And we'll see you tomorrow.
And Marty Miller with Adonis.
Oh, I'm sorry. Of course, Marty Miller. We're back to Marty Miller. Adonis, take it away. What does Marty have for us today?
All right, yeah. So, let's do Marty Miller because I think it'll be a good idea today. We're going to talk about adding contacts manually into Command because, real estate is a contact sport. The more contacts you have that you're reaching out to, the more you can get accomplished. More deals likely to happen. So, Marty, take it away, please.
Good morning, Keller Williams, and welcome back to the KW Command 6060 Challenge 5.0. And today is day 3. Today we're going to start our series on contacts. So for the next several days, we'll be going through short videos on how to use the Contacts applet. And so you can see here on the left-hand side of your Command screen when you first log in, excuse me, a series of applets that are included inside of Command. And if I want to shrink that, I can always click on that red box so that I don't see the names. But I know that Contacts is my first applet, so I'm going to go ahead and click on Contacts. Now we know in real estate that obviously contacts are our lifeline. It is certainly a contact sport, if you will. So today I'm going to show you how to manually add one contact into your database. This is a great use case if you just meet somebody while you're out walking the dog, or maybe somebody at an open house, or a friend calls you and says, hey, you need to reach out to my friend. Just a one-time contact that you want to add into your database. So we're going to come up to the right-hand corner of your screen and click on the bluish green button here for Add Contact. And you'll see this is when we begin to be able to put in all of the information about this specific contact. So we're going to start off with full name. Let's just go ahead and put in my friend Testy Testerson. And old Testy's email is testy@testytesterson.com. We're going to put in a phone number. We're going to put in a lead source. So where did this person come from? Right? So you can go through here and see an entire series of lead sources. Was it a referral? Was it an open house? Was it somebody from your sphere, etc.? You also have the ability to create a custom lead source if it doesn't already exist. And you can type in whatever that lead source's name is, and then click on Create Custom Source. And that would then become a new source that you could create once you choose which category of lead source it should fall under. So if your lead source doesn't already exist, you do have the ability to create one. We're going to skip assignee and lead routing options for right now, as well as collaborators, as are more team-based functionality. And right now we're just sticking for really kind of an individual agent. In addition, I can come down and put in tags. So what are tags? Tags are basically a way to further classify this contact. Who are they? How did they come into my world? So are they a part of my sphere? And I could type in sphere, and if that contact already exists in your world, then you could go ahead and choose it. Maybe they're a VIP, and I don't have that tag created yet, so I want to create a custom tag for VIP. I can choose any one of these colors down below, and then click on add. Now I have this custom tag added. I might even put in a tag for the neighborhood that they live in if I already know that. And that way it'll help me if I have any future properties in that neighborhood that I intend to market. I could do a filter by that specific neighborhood tag. So tags are a really important way to kind of classify your contact. As we scroll down, we get 3 different additional boxes that we can fill in, or tabs, if you will, drop downs. So we've got additional information regarding their preferred method of contact, any additional emails or phone numbers. Street addresses, super important, especially when we start getting into things like the monthly neighborhood nurture smart plan. Also, if you know that this is their mailing address, I would highly recommend, as you're putting them in, 2422. So I could put in, and you can see we have a partnership with Google. So as you start to type in addresses, it's going to give you a series of suggested addresses in your area, and you'll want to select the one that makes the most sense. Now, if this is both their street address and their mailing address, again, I would recommend checking that box. If you have any additional social profiles for them, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc., you can put one or more of those. You can add additional social profiles just by clicking on the add profile box. And then you have the ability to click on about to enter their legal name, description, birthday, home anniversary, any additional relationships. At the very beginning, you had the ability to create an initial relationship, whether that's the spouse, father, son, mother. You'll see there's an entire series of additional relationships. Just know that if you are creating one, you are creating a blank contact with just that name that you would have to go back later and add or edit to, adding in their phone number, email, address, etc. In addition, we're going to have work down here below where you can see you can add in their company name or job title. And finally, you have the ability to create custom fields. Custom fields would be something that you want to track about this contact or a series of contacts that doesn't already exist inside of Command. For example, if you did a pie day and you wanted to start tracking all of your VIP's favorite pie flavor choice, that way when you called them to say, hey, Pie Day is coming up, I know you love apple pie, we'll have one here for you, you could come in and add a custom field. That field could be favorite pie flavor. And I can create it just by clicking on custom field and deciding what kind of custom field that's going to be. And you can see there's an entire series of additional custom fields that you could create for your contacts. So if I want this to be a text field, I would click on done. And now the favorite pie flavor custom field is there. And I could just type in apple to record that as this person's favorite pie flavor choice. Once I click on create, you will see that the contact is then created. If you want to go back and find that contact, you can use the search button and you'll see in here, well, we've got a lot of test. Let's see, Testy, there he is, Mr. Testerson. And I can click on that contact record and see all of the information that I just put in. We're going to go through these contact cards here in the future, but that's the basics of adding one individual contact to your database using the Add Contact button. Tomorrow we're going to talk about some additional ways that you can bring contacts in, but for now, that's it. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Red Day, Thursday, May 13th, 2021. Happy
I don't know about you guys, but my red day is going just perfectly. Like, I'm having a great time over here. Anyway, tomorrow we're going to be uploading contacts via Command CSV import file. So definitely stay tuned for that. Hope you guys make it a great day. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.